Good morning. I'm Mrs. D.Maithra, Assistant Professor in Department of Commerce with Information Technology. Now I'm going to discuss about purchasing procedure of raw material. So material controls is mainly based upon the various stages of procurement and usage of material, which can be a flow of material in production pipeline. Here, the system of costing will be very effective in material control. So material control is a system where materials can be issued in required quantity at the right time with a minimum capital investment. Materials or commodities used in the production department either directly or indirectly. So it is mainly, we call it as an inventory for the raw material, which is used for work in progress and finished goods. So the storekeepers will maintain this material control. So these materials play an vital role in calculating the cost of production. So it is established through periodical report and records relating to purchasing and receiving the inspection of issue of material, which in the functional organization and fixation of responsibilities through standard forms of accounting records and reports. So we have different purchasing procedure. So procurement of goods and services from external agencies is called purchasing the material in a different kind of property, giving on the expected price. So according to the Walter, purchasing function means procuring the purchase of proper material, machinery, equipment and suppliers for production process. So we have different types of production. First one is purchase requisition. So for purchasing the raw material, we need to provide a requisition. So after to the source department, after giving the requisition, the receipt of purchase will be requirement by the purchase department. So they will purchase the product of the raw material for production process. Next one is potential source of supply. So most of the purchase department have a panel for approval of the vendor for supply of material in the each stage. Once a purchase requisition is received by the purchase department, they give a positive render. As per that, they provide a raw material and they give approval for purchase of raw material. The next one is issue of letter inviting quotation. So the next step of purchase procedure is called for quotation from the paneled vendor. For this, letters indicating the details of materials required, the quantity, quality, delivery schedule, place of delivery, and are issued to all the suppliers included in the panel. They also advised to furnish the details regarding the additional charges for packing, handling the freight charges, etc., so that the decision making can be provided in manner. Next, receipt and analysis of quotation. So after the preliminary scrutiny, a chart is prepared when the price where in the pricing terms and conditions of supply, payment, discount extended. So each vendor can be mentioned. So the receipt of quotation is closed on the prescribed data with opening presence of responsible matter. This chart will provide a name of the vendor, lowest price of the terms, conditions, and of the business organization. The next one is selection of vendors and suppliers. So selection of vendors and suppliers on the basis of lowest price quoted by him will be based on the correct decision. So they equally give importance to the reducing the cost of purchase rather than the reducing in the unit of cost material. So the vendors will be selected based on the quotation. Next, placing the order on the purchase order is accepted by the supplier in each contract. The supply of material on the terms of conditions and mentioned therein. After identifying and finalizing the name of the vendor of purchasing and requesting material order by the purchase department, where the specification regarding material required like quality, quantity, rates, delivery schedule, other terms and conditions are indicated. Next, follow up and delivery. The issue of purchase order is followed by monitoring the process of timely delivery of the material as per the schedule, sometimes with the view of ensuring the time delivery penalty in closer housepite the purchase agreement. So the penalty class, the follow up, the monitoring continuous will be vital for incurring the due discretion of production cycle. Next one is purchase order amendment. So where they can carry the purchase order so that the some modification can be made in purchase schedule. Next, analysis of receiving report. After the receipt of material, they are subject to an inspection by the quality control department and the verification by the department to ensure the delivery of the material which is mentioned in the quotation. Next one is security and approval of invoice. So they can find the approval of the quality department verification. They have delivered the specified purchase department. The invoice approved and forwarded to the accounts department for the payment. Thank